Hi, my name's Nicola White. I'm a mudlark and artist, and today I'm at the Thames Festival at Broomhouse Dock with Thames21. And I've got with me here Matt Dawson, who's the Community Engagement Officer for Thames21. So first of all, Thames21, they work with communities to improve the health of rivers and canals for people and wildlife. Is that true to say?
That's right, yeah. And this event here is the Sands End River Festival, so we're getting local residents involved with their foreshore. This area in particular is underused, and we're just wanting local residents from the estates just next door to get involved and to become aware of it.
So I'm here now with Chloe, who is in charge of the litter pickup, I believe. Can you tell us what we're going to be doing?
Yes, so today we come down to the foreshore every couple of months and we do a litter service. So we're on what we describe as one of our floating hotspot sites. So this is where like low density litter such as plastic bottles and stuff, they deposit on the foreshore, everything that floats. And we're going to be doing what we call a quadrat survey. We'll take one of these and we'll start up at the top and we'll put it down, and for 5 minutes we'll search what's in the quadrat and we'll categorise it and record the numbers, and then afterwards we'll flip it and we'll do the same thing again until we've completed 10 quadrats.
It's time for the litter pick, and I have bumped into these two beautiful young ladies on the foreshore. What's your names?
Chantal.
Chantal?
Maria.
Chantal and Maria. So you've come here today to join in with this Thames21 event.
Yeah.
So why have you come? What brought you here?
So obviously I'm not really into doing things like this. I'm not used to do this, but obviously I want to try like new experiences.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great opportunity to do different things, enjoy having like different habits.
So what about you? What brings you here today?
Me, what brings me here? I just like saw it like with my cousin, and then she signed us up, and I thought it would be kind of interesting because, as she said, I've never really done this sort of thing, and really I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be just us picking up there and stuff, but now that I see we have like loads of games and food and other activities, I really do enjoy it.
Great, well thanks for coming. It's really valuable work cleaning up the foreshore and helping to keep the Thames clean.
Yeah.
So shall we go and see what rubbish we can find to get rid of?
So when we do a clean-up, generally we look at what time we start, look at how many people we've got involved, and then these are really the main sort of things we'll be focusing on. So cups, three small things, plastic cups, which you get a lot of, especially in these sort of floating litter sites where litter floats in the water. Plastic bottles that are water and plastic bottles that are over there, the two other really common things that we get. So this sort of stuff, do you think, guys, this would be considered litter? No, it's not plastic. It's a piece of brick or something, or a piece of ceramic. You can see a pattern. So this is like a piece of historical items. Yeah. So we just leave this on the tent. So any like really old metal or old ceramic, we don't. We don't throw that away. And we can just chuck that all in the bin. Yeah. get them done.
It's going really well. I was surprised at just how much plastic there was in 1 metre square. It's really astounding when you start to look and pick out all the bits. We filled up a whole tray full of plastic. Right, we're having a little bit of a general litter pick now. So just picking up everything that I can see. Just found my 3rd balloon and about my 20th plastic bottle. So this is Manuela, and she is the communications officer for Thames21. Manuela, what are you going to be doing today?
So today this is my first event, and I'm gonna be doing some social media videos, some chatting to people and understanding like why they're here for, what they enjoyed most about the day, and doing some box pops as well. So like some really short interviews and trying to get to know people as well.
Excellent. Well, I could perhaps do an interview with you.
Lovely.
For me, being out and about on the foreshore next to the water always makes me feel really happy, really good. And honestly, for my mental well-being, this is just the best place for me to be. So I'm very happy to be here today. I've just discovered that there's some river dipping going on down there, and it doesn't mean people dipping in the river for a swim. It means that we are looking to see what wildlife is going on in the river. So let's go and have a little dip and see what they found. So this is Toby, Thames event officer for Thames21, and he is in charge, I believe you're in charge of the river dipping here.
Yes, river dipping station today. Yeah.
And can you tell me what we might hope to find and whether that reflects the health of the river?
Yes, good question. So probably today the main things we'll find are gammarus, which are freshwater shrimp. We'll find lots of those. We'll find Chinese mitten crabs, which are an invasive species, and they're actually a good indicator of bad river health. So we'll find lots of those around here because it's quite dirty, this part of the river. But that doesn't mean it's all doom and gloom. The Thames is healthier than people think, but we will find lots of these crabs. We might find some aquatic worms, which are very skinny, dark red worms. What else could we find? In terms of, there are lots of fish species. We probably won't catch any of those today because we don't have big nets to go and sweep in. But we get eels, we get sea bass, lots of freshwater fish as well. So flounder fish, there's those flat ones. Yeah, lots of things living in the Thames.
What is this cage here?
So these yellow cages are litter cages provided that by the Port of London Authority. So when we come down to the foreshore and we do litter cleanups, we let them know the date they can get these cages in here by the tide, and that's where we can put all of our bin bags for them to dispose of the waste for us, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to put them in like public bins. So yeah, it's just a great way for us to be easily able to just put the bin bag somewhere we know that the litter's going to get taken care of.
And it's interesting to see what a large amount of plastic we've collected in a relatively short amount of time just this morning. And so I wanted to ask you, what would you like to see done in the fight against plastic pollution? Because clearly there is a problem.
Yeah, so there's 3 really common items that we find frequently when we do litter cleanups. So the first one being wet wipes. So we really, really want to see a ban on plastic in wet wipes, and we also want to see a change on the advertisement in terms of like they're commonly advertised as flushable when in fact they're not. So we want to see a removal of the flushable advertisements. Secondly, a big item that we commonly find is plastic bottles, especially water bottles. So almost 50% of all bottles that we find on the Foreshore are water bottles. So we want to see an increase in water fountains around London so that people can refill their reusable bottles quite easily without having to go searching for it. And finally, one that is frequently becoming more and more common is we see a lot of plastic cups on the Foreshore, and that's typically handed out by like pubs and stuff as takeaway drinks. So we want to see a change in the materials being used in terms of takeaway cups when we give them out. It's lunchtime. We got lots of sandwiches provided by
Hi, from the Tasty Shop.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of, we've worked hard today. You know, we've got lots of litter, so we're going to have an energy boost. Yeah.